Blonde hair, right? You worship his number, the number of his name, and his image. You did. Was that it?
Yes, sir.
Right. Read. Let's flip over real quick to Isaiah 2:2-4.
And it shall be in the latter days that the mountain of the house of Yah is established on the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow to it.
Now wait a minute. You hear that? Some of the nations.
All nations.
Only the Hamites.
All nations.
All nations. Come on.
And many people shall come and say, come, let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of Elohim of Jacob.
Now stop. You hear this? Yep. See, it's going back to Jacob. That prophecy that he gave you. Look where we at. We're at the latter end. This prophecy, is that for the end?
Yes, sir.
So we started way back there when Jacob sat his sons down. Now we at the end where all nations is flowing to Jacob. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So how can you be deceived? Somebody explain to me how you get. Where is Christianity in there? Somewhere. Somebody please give me an explanation.
I didn't need not one.
No, you mean nobody here ain't got nothing?
No,
sir.
All that yelling and screaming and jumping around y'all did in there? You mean you ain't got no answer?
not one. No Christian.
All right. Finish reading. Listen up, saints. Go ahead.
And let him teach us his ways.
Let him. Let him. Who the heck is him?
Jacob.
Jacob.
It's going to be Jacob.
And
Go ahead.
And let us walk in his paths. For out of Zion comes forth the law.
See that? Didn't he say in the beginning that the scepter shall not depart, neither shall there be an inscriber, a lawgiver. And so here you returning back, right back to that prophecy that Jacob gave that makes it true. Look, here he telling you about the end. Jacob didn't even know Yahshua. He didn't even know Isaiah. But here it is. What he said in Genesis, what? 49. Right? Told you I'm going to see y'all in the grocery store, boy. I'm telling you. You're going to be buying me dinner. Y'all run up and you don't know Genesis what? 12. Come on, boy. Let's go on over here to Unks. You hear me? Come on.
And the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. And he shall judge between the nations, and shall reprove many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither teach battle anymore.
You hear that? So that's letting you know that it's done. It's over with. That's why I'm talking about. See, you got, because that same type of prophecy, when Yah said the same time he's going to put Israel in the holy mount, and none shall come up against them. But we got Ned and Ben Yahoo over in the land who we don't know when y'all going to have war. True. So you couldn't possibly be put in the land by Yah. Right? So that's what I'm saying. Common sense like this, we just going because we've been in Christianity. We don't know what the hell's going on. Right? Right, man. We're getting ready to close this out. And I want to say this in closing to us, Israel. Because I believe we heard. If you heard, raise your hand. If you really heard today. All right, put your hands down. When the camera go up, I'm going to ask questions. I remember whose hands was up. Okay. All right. Our cause in this day is to draw out our family and deliver the open opportunity of conversion. Y'all hear me? See, the thing about it, it's like the words say, the end is drawing near. Y'all hear me? And our people are missing. They're missing this greatly. And so, as I think about my family members, I think about my sister. And I know my nephews might get a hold of this, even my sister. But I'm going to say it anyway. When you come talking to me about church pews, that's fine and dandy. But the more serious issue is that we have, watch this, we have these hubs or these churches that's right there, and we got all of these people that's out in front of us that's drunk, that's hurting, that's bruised, right?
Yes, sir.
And we have not yet begun to preach the gospel of the kingdom to them. They've been churched, but they have not been taught the gospel of the kingdom. See, in preaching the gospel of the kingdom, you would tell that the Messiah, who was from the tribe of Judah, had come to the sons of Israel to restore the kingdom to them and to open up salvation to you. Salvation is of the Yahudim first. But you can also partake because it's to the Greeks or the Gentiles second. And anybody that when he said go to all the nations, we got to begin to preach it, because did you know that in the kingdom that we are responsible for teaching the nations?
Yeah, we are.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Did you know that?
Yep.
See, you gotta tell people that. They don't know that. They just think you're gonna be there drinking wine with Jesus and swimming and hanging out.
Eating cream cheese.
You don't even know that it's gonna be strangers. The same people that oppressed you gonna be dressing your vines.
That too.
They don't know that.
No.
Because of what your forefathers did, the word said you have inherited. They're gonna come and say that you have inherited lies from your father. Go read the word. Say that. See, when you start showing people that, well, what do you mean? Well, let me show you. These are the nations that are counted as Gentiles, and this prophecy right here is to Gentiles. So if you start talking to people like that and sitting them down, they can't do nothing about it. Now they reject it. See, I was thinking about this all week, because I've been thinking about all of these folks that come around me that seem like they might hear, and they Gentiles. Some of them is clients. See, I had a guy run to me for spiritual counsel because he and his wife is getting divorced. I just dropped some plain wisdom on. I mean, a few scriptures in there, but how I dropped it, man, he was standing there crying, bro. The word was that short. See, that's how I know, man, this word penetrate all flesh.
Right. Even to the marrow of the bone.
You understand?
Yeah.
They heard. And then as soon as they bounce back, they back to,
Yep.
right? So you're responsible. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. See, we got to be a different people, man. We can't be the ones, because you charged to take the gospel of the kingdom to the nations. Not stand up there and reject the nations like it's only Israel, it's only black. Because y'all using the word as a witness against them when they reject it. That makes sense, Brother Ron? I ain't making this up.
Right.
So I hope we heard. You all that's going to be watching this video on YouTube or whatever platform you receive it on, I thank you guys for peering in on what we're doing here. I hope you learned something. I hope you heard the word of Yahweh. I'm Pastor Corey here with Straitway Ministries of Straitway, Kansas City. This is Brother Snow. This is Deacon Miguel Baraku of Yahweh, the Elohim of Israel. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. See you next time.
Hallelujah.
All right. You cut it off yet? You gotta push the same button, that little thing.